Alrighty, gamers. I have hit the button. Let's see if we're live.
Hey!
You guys are in fact live, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at that.
that's crazy.
Look at that. We're live,
Hello.
folks. Howdy. Howdy, my
Hey!
little VOFTlets. What's good? We're back at you again with your usual Friday
That's crazy.
stream. Look at that. We're
Hello.
live, folks. Howdy.
No, that sounds like
Howdy,
Hey!
my little VOFTlets. What's good? We're back
Somebody's- I
at you
can hear
again with
it,
your usual Friday
That's crazy.
stream.
Oh, that was
Look at
for a
that. We're
second. I had
live,
to fix it.
folks.
I was checking
Howdy.
my headphones.
Howdy,
Oh,
Hey!
my little
Hi.
VOFTlets. What's good? We're
somebody's-
back
I
at you
can hear
again
it,
with your usual
Huh?
Friday.
That's
Hold on. It is echoing in my ears for some reason.
Oh, that was for a
No.
second.
We're
I
live,
was
It
like,
is because
Which one of us?
you currently have the stream open somewhere.
Not on my computer, I don't. So let's see if I can. Okay, I figured it out. Cool.
Yay.
Crisis
Cool.
averted. Fantastic. We're doing it. We're making this happen.
All right. Yeah. Hello everyone. We are here streaming. I'm actually going to be leaving because I need to make a trip to the Requiem Cafe to be there by tomorrow. So I will not be here for this stream. This time this stream will be hosted by Lovely Bug.
Hello. It's
And I will
me.
be leaving now that everything is set up. I hope that you guys have a fun time. Happy 413, and look forward to a little premiere that I have just posted. So that'll
Ooh.
be premiering. All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Hi.
Yay. All right, folks. Let's kick this off. If I can get my cat off of my computer real quick. All right.
I'm
gonna go
narrator duty.
spread the link around.
Yeah, I get to be narrator this time. This is kind of wonky. It's my first time streaming without Mel. So this is going to be a time. Please bear with me. Please be nice to me. Alrighty. WV. Examine fourth station. There's something familiar about this. WV. Examine pumpkin. You feel as though there is something you've forgotten. Something concealed in a long slumbering memories. WV. Examine ring. You have not inspected your treasure in years. You spent ages guarding it without understanding its purpose. Its only purpose you have understood has been to remind you of things you have taken care to forget. But now, you think it is time to remember. WV. Remember. If it will load.
No remembering. It doesn't remember. How to do
WV, forget.
I forgot.
I'm not allowed to remember
I
what is
forgot.
wrong with you.
it. WB. WB. Forget. I don't know. Might have to hit refresh.
I might do that. And see if it'll
WV.
do it.
Huh?
Goodness gracious. Y'all, this does not bode well.
WV.
Huh?
WV.
WV. Update performance of the unofficial Homestuck collection, please, begging you.
I don't think it's the unofficial Homestuck collection that's the problem. I'm pretty sure it's my computer at this point.
Press go back.
You could try Control R to refresh the window. To force it to refresh.
It's
Potentially.
It's not doing nothing. None of the buttons I'm pressing are doing a single damn thing. We're along for the ride here, folks.
We're vibing.
Did we do introductions while we're waiting?
No.
Yeah, why not?
You might have to close and reopen Homestuck collection.
Yeah, no, I'm it won't let me do that either.
You have to close it from
Oh,
the
no.
taskbar. There we go. And
Oh
then-
no, I burned my pizza.
Oh no.
This is really tragic.
Tragic.
My condolences. Anyway, once again, I'm Bug, one of your regulars here on the Friday stream at VOFT. In this corner, we have Salted Pearls. Tell us about yourself.
Hello, hi. I am an aspiring voice actress. Do a little bit of art on the side, and YouTuber. I do a little bit of stuff here and there, but the thing that I'm working on right now that's super huge and important to me is the Johnny the Homicidal Maniac comic dub. We are planning to dub the entirety of the series, and we are working on part 2 right now. The first part should be finished. We're kind of finishing it off in bits and pieces. We got the first part of chapter 2 finished. So that should be coming soon.
That is
And,
exciting.
yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Over in this corner, we have Lena. Tell us about yourself, Lena.
Okay. I'm here all the time.
I know.
This is all I do. Honestly, it's VOFT. VOFT is like 99% of what I do.
Me too,
Speaking
babe.
of doing,
Don't worry.
yeah, doing VOFT, I still have to record. But I've
Me
been getting
too.
sick these last 3 weeks.
Me too! Hey, look at us. Look at us. I'm shaking your hand. I'm fist bumping you.
Yeah, fist bumps.
And then once again this week we are in fact joined by the ephemeral, the amazing, the ever talented Etch Jetty. Tell us what you do.
Stairs. And when I'm not carrying my dinner upstairs, I write, I program. I am mostly working on a project called Pest Request You Written, though I haven't worked on it all week because I've been soldier. It happens.
It happens. It happens to the best of us, but you do good work, so we're definitely here to support you
07.
in that. Okay, everything looks like it's more or less up. It is she's laggy as hell, but we're gonna get as far as we can get. Alright. Of course, the boy on the screen. He must be the same one. You do not know how it is possible, but you are sure it is him. Oh god. John is the boy you saw that day. John is the windy one. Look at that.
So gorgeous.
I really do forget how good Homestuck art is. You know what I mean?
No, because a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's a silly, goofy comic." They always write off how good the art is.
Yeah.
It's
WV.
seriously, it's one of the best.
Go ahead.
No, it's just one of the best ever. I have a friend who refuses to read Homestuck because he saw the paper dolls on the first panel and was like, I can't read this shit. And I'm just like, you don't understand.
You don't understand. I promise
You don't
the
get
art
it.
gets really tasty. Please feast your eyes, I
I know.
beg. I feel
Average
that.
Cascade experience would fix them.
Honestly, legit. WV.
No,
Defend treasure. Egad! A thief approaches! This pajamaed rogue surely seeks to put his mitts on your newfound glowy treasure. He is definitely a thief. You have an eye for these types. He is either a master thief himself, or at the very least, an apprentice of one. I mean,
Shadow of Riska looms.
the shadow of Riska, indeed. John, wake up again.
No.
Honk shoo me me me. There's that
Why
bastard
do I feel
again.
like why do I feel like we've been through this?
Because we were
haven't.
in a similar scene, featuring him on a
Got it.
bed in a lake of oil.
Fair enough.
WV. Command the thief's apprentice. There is so much left for him to do. Who wants to voice the mayor here?
Me, I'm calling it.
Okay, well, you're also probably going to have to voice John. Because I can't
Oh
voice
shit,
John.
am I?
So
Fuck,
it's up to
I can
you.
voice John potentially.
Yeah, either one of you if you want to
I'll
fucking
voice
flip a
John.
coin for it.
You do WV. I'll do John.
You'll do John?
I'll do John.
Okay. Who's WV?
You.
You.
If you want it.
Do I read this caption?
Yes, so the blue parts.
Sir John, I have politely returned. Just drink water first.
Apologies for putting you on the spot.
All good. I just had food in my mouth at the time.
Oh no, is she frozen again?
It really
no.
wants us to look directly at W. Soul eye contact.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, this is
Is the
still
narrator
him.
reading that?
No, that's still you.
Yes, and it seems you have remembered your human etiquette as well. John is busy at the moment. He is talking to his friend. Oh dear, the purple text human again. This is a really shitty impression of the King of Red Lions. Oh there, Link. You there, the Wind Waker. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm actually completely fine with this being a bootleg of King of Red Lions. This was fine.
I find it incredibly charming.
Yes.
that's
Her.
narrator. That's not WV.
Is
That
it?
is
Okay.
narrator.
I don't
That is-
fucking know.
That's why I've
Listen,
been reading it.
you
different.
see
Yeah,
how
it's-
far
it's
It's a
different.
conversation between.
you see
The
how
capitalization
far
is different.
outside of my comfort zone we are here. I don't usually narrate. How would I know what narration is? Yes, her.
What about the green text human? That one was nicer. I have to make it not mutate into papyrus. I'm like focused. I'm in the zone.
It's slowly getting there.
Human. Echo. What about the green text human? That one was nicer.
John is asking about her, but to no avail. She is currently preoccupied.
Drat. Please continue to solicit her graciously, good John. It does occur to me that papyrus and WV could have similar.
Yeah. Similar
I mean,
vibes.
Could be descendant.
The way that I always read WV is just because I inherited the role in a bridge. It was just, oh, why are you in the small rock? Are you in peril, sir? It was that. It's awful.
That's good.
When I do it, it's kind of silly. Boy! You there! Boy!
I have to like.
Boy, you there? Where's can opener?
Yeah, it's a little silly.
For me, WV has to be able to have the same voice, but like different for like loud WV and polite one. So it's you there, boy, listen to me, John, who you was. I am sorry,
You in a small
I
rock?
did not
Are you in
know.
peril, sir?
My manners. It's also just Steve from Big Top Burger, but
A little bit.
boy, who was
I love
John?
it.
Let's go. Let's
Not
go.
Sell
even
burgers.
in a bad
Why are you
way.
on a small rock? Are you in peril, child, sir? Whoa. Are you in peril?
Why, yes, he is in peril. He was stranded there on account of a nap instigated by the one he apprentices under.
A master thief! Is that who you're talking to now, John?
No, he is talking to the knight.
I don't like the grey text knight. It is an unpleasant human. It's also not that dissimilar from my aqueous voice.
He is not a human.
John, stop talking to the grey text not human immediately. No, stop. I don't think he read his etiquette book very thoroughly. He likely made the foolish mistake of eating the pages first. He is terrible. John, listen to me. I am the PS5. Stop. Stop. Stop talking to the grey text, stupid dumb. John. Boy, listen to me. Stupid windy boy, stop. I am the... It's fine.
John is too engrossed in the conversation to entertain your wishes.
Stop, 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 stop.
I think that was the correct amount of stops, too. Good job.
It was not.
Was
it was
it?
actually too many. It was too many.
No,
Too many.
I believe.
Stop.
I believe.
Just hate it.
The matter
'Cause
he
went
is discussing.
Stop, and he did 9 instead of 7.
All right.
I'm shaking you.
Good.
The matter he is discussing is quite urgent. Perhaps he'll humor you another time. Ah, so that's your plan, is it? Yelling will get you nowhere, don't you remember? WV, push it. Caps lock.
Oh no.
I mean, he just voiced Serenity just then, so... that is what she
That was
said!
funny.
Oh no!
It's just Jade, but with the pitch thing. It's like Nightcore Jade.
LeBeau.
Oh no!
It's the undo button from Kid Pix.
Oh my god. I was thinking it. Why did you reach into my brain?
Yes.
Yes.
Slam. That's my Foley.
Thanks. We really appreciate it. Blinky little guy. He's caps locking, toggling it. You see what happens when you forget your manners?
God damn it, Andrew.
See, the problem is this narrator voice is just turning into Rose, and it's probably because she's right next to me, but it's
I think
fine.
that's so much. I think honestly, Rose narrating is so funny.
I have a whole theory about HS2 and Rose, and I'm not going to get into it, but anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm shaking your hand on that one. It's fine.
Let's go.
Happy 413's
Spiraling.
Eve, I guess.
What'd you say?
I said happy 413's Eve.
Oh, yeah. Dawn of the final day.
Dawn. Oh no.
Look at this bitch. And her little spiral.
Have fun.
Apprentice, answer thief.
Oh, here we go.
You doing sound effects now?
Yeah. You are in charge of sound effects because I don't know how to do them. It's your whole job. Excuse me for a moment
Alright.
while I inch this up as it lags horribly.
You're all good. Psst. Hey, brave leader. John, stop ignoring me. My messages should receive top priority. Who are you talking to? I don't appreciate being snubbed like this. How ungrateful can you get? Man, come on.
Hey, Vriska. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Waiting? Oh, I guess so. I hardly even noticed. I'm like this really huge deal, and I have a lot of stuff to keep me busy, remember?
Yeah, I know. Sorry to cut this short, but this really isn't the best time to chat. I am in the middle of an ocean of oil that is ablaze with a lot of green fire. I need to figure out a way to escape. Unfortunately, I fell asleep for some reason and my bed landed here. I can't believe I was so stupid.
Oh, don't beat yourself up about it. I was the one who put you to sleep. Fuck.
You were?
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah, that seems to be the limit to what. Ooh, hello. To
Sorry.
what I can. Let me pull it up on my end here so I can read it easier.
She does lag a whole lot. My apologies.
Oh no, you're fine. Seems to be the limit to what I can. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it seems to be the limit to what I can do to your primitive species. I guess our brains don't really work the same way. Who knows?
I'm pulling up on my end too.
I mean, can you not see it from where you're at, or?
I can, but lag. It's fine. What do you mean limit? Are you saying that you can usually do more than that?
Duh! So much more, John. I have a lot of great powers. When we have more time, I will tell you all about them.
Okay, that is pretty cool, I guess, but why? Why would you put me to sleep and put me in this predicament?
John, soon you'll understand that you're meant to rise to greatness. This can't possibly happen unless you're challenged. There will be times when you see. Ooh, hello. There will be times when your limits are tested. This is one of those times. I know this because I can see your future right here in front of me. You should trust me.
Okay, but I kind of get that, but it's also kind of odd. If you're seeing my future and you know all these things are the outcome, then why are you going back and, I guess, involving yourself with these events? See what I mean?
Oh, John, this should be so obvious to you by now. You're going to become a great hero, that much is sure. But I want to be the one responsible for it. And now I'm pretty much guaranteed to be.
Okay, that sort of makes sense, I guess. But it's kind of hurting my head to think about.
You don't have to think, just leave the thinking to me. All you have to do is dig deep down, find your hero powers, and get yourself out of this jam. You can do it, John. Be the hero! Just like in one of your movies about sweaty, rugged adult human males.
Aha! So you did watch that video I sent. What'd you think?
Biggest gotcha in human history.
Tug's collar up shirt.
Ahem, awooga, awooga.
Woof, woof, woof.
I mean, it was okay. I admit it was a little better than I expected.
Yes, I knew it.
But who cares? Let's not get sidetracked by films about wounded, muscular renegades. By the way, John, have you ever considered growing out your hair? I bet it would look fabulous.
No, it would look stupid.
I don't know about that. I have an eye for fashion. 8 of them, in fact.
I thought you didn't want to get sidetracked.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Anyway, putting me to sleep and landing me in hot water is one thing, but you sort of indirectly caused a much bigger problem. Before I fell asleep, I was about to prototype something really ridiculous to make Jack weaker. And I'm pretty sure that it would have made Jack lose both eyes, both arms, and give him a silly blue hair. And also possibly make him be a girl. He probably would have been pretty easy to beat. But instead, it was prototyped by Jade's first guardian dog, Lucis. And now he's unstoppable. And he becomes the one who's stirring up all that trouble in your section, too. I mean, it sounds like your intentions were good, but you probably didn't realize to what extent you were messing everything up.
Don't be absurd, John. Of course I realized that would happen. It was pretty much the whole point, you goof.
What? Vriska, why would you do that?
Jeez, calm down.
No! Why should I calm down when you just said you deliberately sabotaged all of us?
Relax. Listen, John. Regardless of what I did, he's already here. I know this consequence will be hard for you to accept, but whenever you feel angry or confused about it, just repeat this to yourself. It should become your mantra. He is already here, John. Say it, John.
What does that mean?
It means what it sounds like. He's already here. Here in our session, trying to hunt us down. Man, this should be elementary to you by now. No matter what you or I or any of us did, Jack's here now. That's the reality. And if I didn't stop you, it wouldn't have changed the reality for us here. We'd still be hiding on this rock and he'd still be out there sniffing around for us. He wouldn't just disappear. That's not how this time stuff works. All that really would have happened is I would have allowed you to do something you weren't supposed to do. You would have prototyped with your pretty blue doll because, of course, deep down you know you're obsessed with me. And then you and all your friends would exist in a splintered timeline and you wouldn't even be able to talk to me anymore. And then you'd be doomed. I mean, more doomed than you are already. Trust me, I am really smart. I have this all figured out.
I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, kind of does, but something doesn't really add up about it. If you knew he was going to be created regardless of what anyone did, why did you decide to involve yourself that way? Like the way you're involving yourself with me, becoming the hero or whatever.
You just answered your own question. I did it because I wanted to be the one responsible for creating him.
But why?
Because, John, it only makes sense that I would be the one to create him, since I am also going to be the one to kill him.
Iconic panel.
Iconic.
That
That's
is
nasty.
the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
Don't be that way. Just because you have your whole reckoning ahead of you to kill Jack and somehow fail doesn't mean you have to be bitter about it.
I am not bitter. I just think your plan is dumb. If he's as strong as Karkat says, he'll probably kill you.
Karkat doesn't know nothing about anything. He never really appreciated how powerful I became. Nobody did. I'm easily the strongest troll by far. I'm also extremely lucky. That's one of my powers, John. Being super lucky and making my foes super unlucky.
Is luck actually a real thing?
Yes, and I've got all of it. I'm completely untouchable.
You sound pretty cocky. You should be careful about that. That is totally how people have big-time downfalls, especially when they act kind of nefarious.
Nope, I don't have to be careful. Too lucky for caution to matter anymore. Them's the breaks. But don't worry, once all is said and done in your session, and by some incredibly lucky break of your own you manage to survive the scratch, we might actually get the chance to meet. And if so, assuming I hadn't gotten too bored waiting around and mopped the floor with Jack already, maybe we can take him down together.
Wow, I'm not sure who would make me more nervous, you or Jack.
John, that's something a loser would say. Come on. You should have no reason to be scared of me. By the time I'm through with you, you should be even stronger than me. This is the way it ought to be, I think.
You really think we'll meet?
It's a distinct it's a distinct possibility.
So, if we meet, are you going to,
What?
like, when you see me,
John, what the hell are you trying to say?
Karkat said that you might,
What?
oh, jeez, I don't know, never mind.
You shouldn't listen to anything that Loudmouth says. He had his shot being in charge and failed miserably. It's my turn now. Scratch that. Our turn.
If you say so.
Now quit whining and get yourself out of this mess. Dig deep down inside that pink nerdy little torso of yours, find your awesome hero mojo, and do what you're about to do. I'll talk to you again after you've figured it. Ooh! My stuttering is really bad. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
It's okay.
Fuck. I'll talk to you again after you figure it out. Bye!
Wait! What am I about to do? Oh! There, that was a ninth O. You don't even deserve a... Whoops.
John, I apologize in a mannerly way for my big letters.
That came from the fucking gut. Oh my god.
I felt it.
John!
Come on. You can't both yell and try to be polite at the same time. It's one or the other.
But I must urge you. Holy shit!
It's just
But I must urge you to address this danger.
I have to not yell because my baby sister is asleep. So I'm trying to convey loudness without actually being loud. And I guess that means aqueous voicing.
Yeah, that tracks. The danger currently has John's full attention. What would you like him to do?
Why don't you do the windy thing?
Huh?
John has no idea what the windy thing is. Maybe you could be more descriptive?
Boy, you're being very stupid.
My cat keeps trying to climb on the keyboard.
You, boy, you're being very stupid. You know what I'm talking about. Do the windy thing. Make it blowy and gusty.
This is a Jack Black impression now. It's going all over the place.
I'm into it though.
You're full. You can't
No.
die yet. Not in the tasty fire. You are a hero. Make the breeze happen. Do the windy thing.
He really has no idea. Better hurry. He's in big trouble here.
Do the windy thing, do the windy thing, do the windy thing.
Wow. John suddenly does the windy thing.
He does it! He does the thing!
Yeah, we did it.
He did the windy thing.
So proud of him.
Oh boy.
Pachoo.
Fly, pupa, fly!
Oh, hey, who's Pupa?
Nobody, just some loser. Look at that! You did it!
Did what? You mean the windy thing here?
Dave, Snoop. Oh goodness.
Oh my god.
The fucking papyrus font, dude.
Insane.
In his dream, he is the prophet. It's him.
The one
December
thing that I
1st,
learned...
1995. Oh, shit. You can... What did you want to say first?
I was just gonna say the number one thing that I learned when I was in a graphics design class was that like papyrus or Comic Sans is like the ultimate sin in
Yeah.
graphic design. Don't
Oh,
ever
actually,
use
It's
go-
so
them.
funny because
Can you go
Comic
back a
Sans
page?
was made as an accessibility font.
That's not true.
That's what I've been told.
It's not true. It was made for Microsoft Bob, which is an obscure product that didn't even ship with Comic Sans. They just made it, and it wasn't finished in time. Anyway, that bubble logo right there, that's the first ever usage of the PNG that would be used over and over and over again for the Dream Bubbles. And the crystal ball, and the fucking victory doorknob. So, thanks, Charles.
That's wild. What the
Thanks,
fuck?
Charles.
December 1st, 1995. Which kid's birthday is that?
Uh,
That's roses?
it's. I think it's Rose.
It might. I feel like Rose's was the second. It might be Jade.
It
Because
might
the
be
reason I say
Jade.
Jade is because
I slept and saw God's forge in frost. Its hearth was quelled, and as it cooled, it so swooned the verdancy it kept above. In slumber it grew a thick winter skin, white as bedsheets. In their folds the waker dreamt, her breath is steam, her touch is hot as iron, forgotten in the fire. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew.
It is Jade.
It's
It
hell.
is
It's
Jade.
okay, good, because that's important Jade foreshadowing right there. It's low faff description. Wow.
Last page. Think we'll actually gonna be able to watch? Think we'll actually load?
I highly doubt it.
Oh, it's loading. It's playing.
Oh. Is the audio coming through?
I
hear
can
it.
hear it.
Okay. Well, I hope everyone on the stream at home could hear it.
Me too. Land of froth and frogs.
It's wild. This is that Act 5, Act 2 is the first time we see this.
I mean, hey, space players a big deal. We gotta have it.
Yeah, just like half the comic.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I mean, we literally don't even see Kanaya's land, do we?
No.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, we do, but the word frogs is blocked out.
Kanaya's is racist frog.
Fuck yes.
Is this the first time we hear about frogs at all?
No, because
No, I think
obviously
there's
we
an-
saw Aradia defile frog monuments, and we've seen the frog
yeah,
other than
but-
glyphs
that.
from Jade.
I mean, other than that.
There's a joke really early on about Terezi or someone being like, "How the hell do you have frogs so early? That's a really endgame
Yeah,
item."
There's been
Okay.
mentions of frogs prior.
Got it.
Lots
I,
and
I,
lots.
I was wondering if that was, yeah. Because it was like contraband for a while.
Oh, it's just the same thing again. We don't have to read.
It's the same thing.
Acclaimed actor and sleeping prophet Charles Dutton. Teehee.
Oh, this one. Oh my goodness. Oh, this one.
This
Oh,
is
this
a really,
one.
really,
I think
really
has a
good
slur on
one.
it.
This is the one
Hey,
where
don't worry, the slur replacement project is up, so we should
That's
be good.
why I pulled up the stream.
is this version of the
Yes,
your local?
all of them.
You have it installed.
I have it
Okay.
installed. That's what we did
I was
last
gonna
night,
check
is
it.
make sure that everything is in order.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Hold
okay.
on.
Fefree. Glub, 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 glub!
Oh, no.
Hey, take it easy. I'm not here to give you a hard time like my buddies have been.
But you're a troll, and that's what trolls do. Even when they say they won't. Sometimes, especially.
Okay then, you can be the judge of that. I won't be long. I've just come to say a couple of things. First, none of this is really your fault. This is swimmingly obvious to everyone here who takes a gloving moment to think about it rationally. Which isn't many of us, but still.
Okay. Even though I still have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, your Lucis jumped right in there to save you. Just like mine did. Well, okay, mine was dead at the time. And she just kind of fell in. Kind of drifted down like fish food and pow! Glub 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 Sprite. She was so funny.
What's a lucis?
It's a big old monster custodian you grew up with. Sheesh. How freaking stupid do you have to be not to know something like that? I'm joking, of course.
Hmm.
I wanted to glub something else to you before we started playing. Just to get the idea in your head. I'm Viveri, by the way. Abdicated Empress to be.
Okay, Fairy. What is it?
Soon I will go to sleep and speak to the gods. I will convince them to establish a series of dream bubbles where we can meet in our sleep.
I don't understand. What's a dream bubble?
You'll see.
Fairy, I thought you said you were going to stop using your typing quirk.
Did I? When?
I don't know. I'm sure I remember you said that.
Jade, this is the first time we have ever talked, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is. I don't know what I was thinking. I just had a major case of deja vu.
What's that?
I felt like we already had this conversation. Actually, it still sort of feels that way. It's not going away.
Well, maybe we did. Hey, by the way, what exactly are you doing there with that toy? You never did explain it to me. She looks very nonplussed.
What do you mean I never explained it to you? If this really is the first time we talked, why would I have?
Good point. Maybe I'm feeling it too. I have... What was it? Orca-vu?
Aw. Fairy, that one was a stretch, even by your fish punnery standards. Why do I know that you like to make fish puns?
Hmm?
Actually, I do remember this conversation. It was in the past. But if it was in the past, then where am I now?
In the future, duh.
So, what's going on? I don't think I'm asleep. I'm not on Prospit.
Yes, you are asleep. But your dream self died, just like mine, remember?
Oh, vaguely.
Now you don't dream about Prospit. You have normal dreams.
So, this is a dream?
It is a dream and a memory. It is the past brought back to life by a witch. It is all those things. Although we are getting off the script here. This is not how the conversation originally went, obviously. You were a lot less patient with me when I was just trying to encourage you.
Sorry. I think I'm in the game now, right?
Sure. Hey, why don't you tell me about this cool robot bunny you're making? I've been pretty glove and curious about it. Mind if I take a look? It's great! Wish I could make something like this. Never had the gills for technology. Hard to work with underwater.
Why are you here? Are you asleep too?
Nope. I woke up from my nap a while ago. Remember how I woke up and then messaged you? You had just had a bad dream. And I told you there was nothing to be scared of, which there isn't.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that. Then why are you here now?
The cutest frame ever. The fairy frame ever.
Just gonna scroll up a little bit. Because, stupid, I'm dead!
Love her. Congratulations, you just spooked the shit out of Jade again.
I love her. She's great.
I
I
have
really
a
like
line.
Peppery.
I have like this post-canon-ish fic where Jade was like thinking about Fefevery, and she was like, who the hell is that? Is she the one who called me a slur and then jump scared me? And then Dave Pett is like, yeah, that's the one. We were friends growing up. And Jade is like, you sure? Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is sometimes. Jade,
Ew.
wake up again. You have
God, she's
got
so
to
mean.
stop falling asleep. Jade, get out of bed. You de-bed. The snow is quite deep. Jade, pester John. You would like to report to John, but it seems you have misplaced your laptop. That's right. It was in the atrium when you got slapped with that stupid blindfold and all hell broke loose. You hope it's okay. It was your favorite computer. And your favorite lunchbox. Jade, climb.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Huh? Jade, turn around. You don't see anything. Someone out there is messing with you. Good thing Grandpa taught you never to leave home without your rifle, even by accident. Jade, Strife.
This can only be good.
Clickety clickety.
By the way, we can hear you typing.
Oh no!
Strife!
Yeah, agreed. Quick. You gotta tell her to agree.
Oh. Oh no! It's lagging so bad.
Get it. Hi, Dave. This is the Lohack Stock Exchange.
This song is really good.
Back in Dave.
Hi, Dave. My cat's getting in the way.
Don't disturb him, but firing is done right next to him. Aw, you disturbed him! What the hell?
I know. Is that the vaunted Viceroy Bubbles von Salamander?
Is there a dream on the cover?
No, the dream bubble is the that's Rose's crystal ball that she was using to stare at John.
Behold my robes, behold my robes, behold my robes.
Oh gosh. Oh no, it's so tiny.
I think you're close to done.
I hope so.
There's more!
I don't know.
She fucking Brisket is the equivalent of, like, making John fight the World Flesh Because, like, now they're in partner and everything
No.
is stupid.
Brisket did the equivalent of starting John.
This is so fucking cool.
That's
The
such a good
equivalent
shot.
This is some real James Bond stuff, huh?
Oh, there's a kidnap behind Dave.
Ah,
That's great.
it keeps happening!
I think that means you hit the end of the loop, but you can shoot him one more time just to see what happens.
No, this is the end of
Yeah.
the loop. I recognize it.
You're good.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Honest to God,
Oh,
life
no.
reaction. Give me your money.
Good dog. Best friend. Jade, level up. You finally hop off the lowly green tyke rung and secure your position on the somewhat respectable Kiddo Eclipse rung. You have a lot of climbing ahead of you. Jade.
I love her little...
I like the hat. I liked her little hat.
Me too.
What are the
Also,
tiers?
I like the
Below
I like
Scalawag.
Ribbit
I
Rustler,
like the
Shut-Eye Crackshot, Meridian Neophyte.
I really like the foreshadowing that this has absolutely no right to be doing, of giving her a witch hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's the
Aw.
air that John had, like the little air.
It's cute.
Have we ever
Yeah.
seen Dave or Rose's Eshelatter?
I don't believe so.
Huh.
Jade. Thank best friend.
Thanks, Beck. Good boy. So, can you talk now? What do you have to say?
Oh my goodness.
Thanks,
Be not afraid. Thanks, Beck. Really cool.
Geiger counter noises.
Straight up. Demon core noises.
You think you will try to keep conversations with Beck Sprite to a minimum from now on.
She's just like
Greetings.
listening to the equivalent of like insane fucking white noise.
Hello? Ooh. Oh. Oh shoot, who is her exile again?
It's the queen.
It's PM.
PM? No, I
Is
thought
it
that was
PM?
Roses.
No,
No,
but
the
PM
queen
specifically
is.
right now.
It's the
Is it the queen?
The queen,
the queen.
types in curly letters. These are not curly
Yeah,
letters.
the queen is Rose's. PM is
Oh.
Jade's. Because PM is the one who is staring at the thing as it blows up, which is what we're about to see.
Who wants to be PM?
I could do
I
PM.
could. Oh,
Oh shit.
do you want to be PM?
I think you can take over.
Greetings. Don't I know you?
You have extraordinarily bad timing. Her guardian will not be pleased with your intrusion.
Don't I know you?
Yes, you do. You might want to step away from the computer.
Or?
Bzzz.
PM just like me for real. She touches technology and immediately explodes it.
Oh, oh.
Same girl, same.
PM. Rule. You have no idea how to rule. What orders could there possibly be to give anyway? All you want to do is deliver mail. You do not want to be the stupid queen, and you do not want to wear this stupid mailbox crown. This is
Dumb.
stupid. WQ. Approach queen. Your new ruler seems upset. You understand that it is not easy being in a position of authority. You politely inform her that as the queen, she is under no obligation to wear a crown. It is her decision.
She's like, I don't want to be a political official. I wouldn't
She
wanna be
should
either.
understand that a queen is the sum of her decisions, not her fashion accessories. And no queen makes decisions alone. All wise rulers surround themselves with trusted advisors. The new queen should understand she has friends to help her. PM. Appoint royal advisor. You make your first decision as the new Prospician monarch.
Dr. David Brenner is some reference or other, but I don't remember what it is.
Spades, I love you so much. You are purring directly in my face. The questant receives the new royal insignia. Jade, return.
Dr. Brenner was from a comic that Andrew Hussey did called Dr. Brenner Ghost Psychiatrist.
Huh.
You return to the grand foyer. It's a bit less cluttered than you remember it being.
What happened in here? Where is everything? All the globes and house guests? And the Cruxtruder? And Grandpa? Beck, what did you do? Has someone been a bad dog? Wait, never mind. Please don't answer that. Ugh.
Jade, go upstairs. You return to find your beautiful atrium in ruins. And to make things worse, your alchemeter and totem lathe were destroyed as well. On the bright side, it looks like your lunch top was undamaged. Jade, retrieve lunch top. You have been dying to get back to your computer so you can touch base with John again. He has probably been going crazy wondering about you. But it seems someone else is messaging you right now. Jade, answer Dave.
Have we a Dave?
Me.
Good.
Feeling it.
Enjoy. Let me play the little.
Hey, welcome to the medium. Welcome to the medium. Finally, I guess.
Hey! Last time I talked to you, I was asking for help and you were just nagging at me. What was up with that, bro?
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. It was probably just some horror terror chirping at you during one of your nap bubble mindfucks. It's not the point. I just wanted to say I just saw you.
You did?
Yeah, you appeared for a second, shooting at an imp, and then you disappeared.
Oh, yes, I did get around during that battle, didn't I? It was really intense. Those stupid things are impossible to kill.
No, you can kill him. You'll get better, don't worry.
In the heat of the fray, I didn't notice you. Where were you?
3 places. I remember seeing you twice before in different locations, but at the moment I'm standing in the middle of this snowy goddamn field freezing my shit off. Just wanted to see if you were cool.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. What do you mean you remember seeing me? Was I jumping? Ooh! Was I jumping through time or something?
No, I was. This is future me. One of the future me's, that is.
You're from the future?
Yeah, Jade, that's what future me means.
John told me you've been doing some time traveling.
Yeah,
That is really, really awesome!
it's okay. Hey, it's pretty fucking cold.
I know. It is a really neat place, but it's freezing.
So I'm gonna go someplace warm back to be. So I'm gonna go someplace warm. Be back in a while later.
Wait! Oh, the sound effects.
Sound effects?
Yes, sound effects.
Wait! Dave! Stupid, lousy, cool dudes.
Okay, I'm back. An hour later.
An hour?
An hour for me, a second for you. I ran around for an hour, got my ass someplace warm, and back in time, pick up where we left off.
I cannot believe how cool this is. This is me believing neither that nor its coolness.
Yeah, I guess I'm sort of used to it by now. I don't think of hours going by the same way anymore. I mean, they are my hours, but not everyone else's. They're kind of like private hours all to myself, while everyone else is sort of in slow motion, stuck in the thick of the alpha.
Excuse me.
I don't know if I got that, but okay.
Well, yeah, my thing is time, yours is space. Pretty different things. You get things about space I don't. Or, you will.
I will?
Yep.
Okay. But anyway, you're right, it's cold. I have to go back inside. I wish I had winter clothes. And if I did, I also wish that my wardrobifier didn't blow up with all my beautiful clothes inside it. I'm so horribly unprepared for this. I've never even seen snow before. Can you believe that?
Pretty believable since you lived on Guam or wherever the fuck. And also inside an active volcano.
Derp, yes, Dave, that is so where I lived. That is as biographically accurate as it gets about me.
Well, I've never seen it either now. I've never seen it either now that I think about it.
No?
No.
Isn't it great?
Nah, lava's better.
Lava is not better than snow.
Yeah, it is. Lava and skeletal skyscrapers all melting and shit. How is that not way cooler than snow and, like, more snow?
You can't play in lava. It's no fun. You can only die in lava.
Snow's a big chilly carpet and nobody gives a shit. Like Old Man Winter spread around his nasty mayonnaise and turned the landscape into his personal...
Dave is so funny.
The noise
So
you
good.
made caught me off. Snow's a big chilly carpet and nobody gives a shit. Like Old Man Winter spread around his nasty mayonnaise and turned the landscape into his own personal asshole sandwich.
You, Dave, no.
When I look around, all I see is the miles of unharnessed snowmen. I'm just too damn cool to build.
No, this is so lame. I'm hearing an insane and stupid guy say stupid idiot things while wearing dumb glasses for lame morons.
Whoa, Jade with the fucking haymaker. It's so hard to try to do a Dave voice while smiling. It's just not possible. Ah. Whoa, Jade with the fucking haymaker. I need to go look for my teeth on the canvas as soon as shit stops spinning and there stops being like 10 of you.
Why don't we play in the snow later? As soon as you get some...
Time. Time. Time, then shades. Time. Time, shades, let's go. Oh my fucking god.
Time.
I'm not gonna play in snow. Maybe you miss those credentials I flashed clearly stated me being too cool for that. Like federally too cool. My coolness is named after a dead president, plus his middle initial to make it sound like extra legit.
I know you're joking around. You're not too cool at all. You don't even think that.
Okay. That's such a good burr. I love it.
I am pretty cold myself, actually.
Method
I thought
acting.
I thought you were going.
I am
I'm not
low on
wearing-
iron constantly.
Fuck. I
I'm
should
freezing
grab
all the time.
shades. I don't have my shades. Well, at least make some damn clothes. Something warmer. Why don't you alchemize some shit?
I can't. All that stuff blew up.
Blew up.
It's a long story that involves a piñata and a gun and a very naughty doggy.
I completely understand everything about that practically entirely.
So, anyway, that reminds me, I've got to talk to John. I've got to get him to make me some new gizmos. Assuming that's even possible.
No, don't bother, John. Dave's stance.
Oh my god.
This is one of my favorite art styles.
He's on like his fucking wind mission or whatever, getting all his ridiculous magic cyclone powers on and realizing this huge blowy destiny as the chump of Shoosh.
John has magic cyclone powers?
Almost.
Whoa. You guys are all so much better than me. I feel so lame.
We all start out somewhere. Remember how I was scrambling up that tower to get that egg like an idiot? What the hell was I doing? I was like goddamn Pooh Bear in a tree, reaching up his fat fucking poop off some motherfucking honey. So even though I'm awesome now, at one point I was plausibly likened to a fluff-brained stuffed animal. And you even knew what to do. You told me how it worked and all Christopher Robin my ignorant ass about that egg. But I was all like, I'm a little black rain cloud, bitch, watch me climb. So maybe you're starting out with more sense than me.
Maybe.
It's so weird to see him type in caps. In any case, Egbert lost his computer and game disk, so he can't do anything for you now anyways.
Oh no! Did he lose it in a magic cyclone?
Probably some probably some shit like that's what happened. But you're not completely screwed. You just have to think outside the box here.
We do?
Yeah, honestly, I figured we have to do something like this. So I guess here we are doing it.
Doing what?
Well, you're my server player, remember?
Yes.
I need you to deploy something first, in my apartment. In a few hours, I'll go back there and we can continue this.
Oh geez, a few hours?
Yeah, in a few seconds.
Echo.
I'm back at my place now.
Fastest hours.
Yeah, now deploy the IntelliBeam laser station.
But that costs so much grist!
No, it costs practically nothing. Check out how much I've got.
Oh my god.
I love that. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jade, deploy laser station.
Wowee. What does this thing do?
It's mostly pretty stupid and useless, but it'll come in handy here. It reads capture codes.
On the back of cards?
Yeah,
But we can already read those.
some are too garbled and complicated. The human eye can't decipher them. Needs sophisticated scanning technology and artificial intelligence to figure it out.
But isn't the whole point of captchas that only humans can read them and not robots?
Yeah, well, that's why this is so dumb.
Dave, eject disk.
I guess some captures are so incomprehensible because the game thinks it would be too cheap to let you duplicate them, like an anti-piracy measure. So the solution is the anti-piracy measure is to override the anti-spam measure.
Anti-spam?
Well, yeah, that's what captures are for, and they're on the back of cards for a really good reason. Because God knows the last thing you'd want to do as some web bot is be able to figure out the code for like a potted plant. That'd be fucking mayhem.
Yeah, obviously.
But in order to effectively cheat here, we've got to open Pandora's spam box, release the laser station into the world with its leering IntelliBeam. Now no captcha is safe. You'll have the bots signing up for email accounts, duplicating potted plants and shit.
Oh no!
Basically, robots are in control now, which is good news and bad news. The bad news is they're all porn bots and they've got loads of provocative material they're just dying to share with us.
What's the good news?
That's also the good news.
Dave, I still don't know what you're actually doing here.
What's it look like? I'm duplicating my server disk.
Have you guys heard the story about how this is actually based on a true story? So Andrew, this is an insane story. You ever heard of MSPA Profit?
No.
No.
Basically,
No?
the way that Andrew would post Homestuck was that he had a private forum on andrewhusty.com where it would take the images and like make each post as its own thing, and then that would somehow appear on the homestuck.com website, and it was a private server. It was a private forum. The problem is, somehow, porn bots found Andrew's private forum, and for whatever reason, Andrew kept approving them. And so every other thread in this fucking thing was just filled with porn bots.
Why is he the way that he is?
I don't know. But so basically, to wrap up the other half of the story, someone found that private server and realized that one of the threads, when it increased in posts, because Andrew didn't approve the account that they were making, but whenever it increased in posts, an update to Homestuck would release a day later. And so they were just checking on that, and so that way they were able to like make a Tumblr, which was like, an update is coming in
Right.
very soon with this many
Oh my
pages.
gosh, I remember the update Tumblr.
Yeah, so that was done by stalking Andrew's private Tumblr with all of the porn bots on it, which is why fucking porn bots is such a huge theme because of the way Andrew was doing such a stupid fucking bullshit way of hosting images.
Thank you for the Homestuck trivia. That is very interesting.
I
Yeah,
love this
the more
story.
you
I
learn
found the
about
person
Homestuck lore and stuff behind it, the more insane it gets.
Also,
truly,
I
it
still,
truly,
I
truly,
still
truly
don't
is.
understand. I don't understand what this is. Why do you have to duplicate your server disk? Just make another computer and put it in there. Why do you need another disk that's exactly the same? Or just install it again in a different
Man,
spot.
I don't
It's
know.
dumb. It's dumb. The whole
It
thing is
doesn't make.
dumb.
There's no reason for it. If it's exactly the same, there is nothing on that
It's
thing.
Homestuck.
Dave,
Andrew wanted to talk about porn bots. That was the most important part.
Dave,
It
scan.
probably needs a new disk with like no data on it. Or wait, because this would be the same thing though.
Yeah, it's just making the exact same
Yeah,
thing.
everyone who bought the copy of the game just got whatever.
Sorry. Oh, give it to. Oh, to give it to John?
Nah, I told you, we're not bothering John. He's got shit to do. I'll just install it.
But you're already Rose's server player, and John is mine. Not to mention, I'm yours. Can you really be a server player to your own server player?
Don't see why not. We have to get creative here. This game's already so far off the rails, what else is there gonna do but improvise?
But I guess I thought that John sort of had to be my server, you know?
Well, he was. He got you in, didn't he? But now he's not. Been a change of plans. Time to roll with it.
All right.
Dave, read code.
Yeah, let's just put lasers right into our eyes.
Yeah, that's not at all harmful for your eyes at all. What do you mean?
Yeah, no. It's totally safe, guys. Don't worry.
Well, you're from the future, right? Don't you know already if it'll work?
Yeah, more or less. Never really studied how it went down all that closely. I just figured when the time came to sort it out, the right thing to do would be obvious. Like it is now. Managing the loops is a balance of careful planning, just rolling with your in-the-moment decisions, and trusting they were the ones you were always supposed to make. But now I'm pretty used to having my intuition woven into the fabric of the Alpha timeline.
Pretty smooth, Dave.
Yeah, I know.
Shades for everybody. Shades.
Dave, duplicate disk.
This will be the disk I use for your connection, while the original will stay bound to Rose's connection.
So, you will be the server player for both us ladies? You just keep getting smoother. I can't handle all this smoothness.
Well, technically, I will be your server, and past me will stay as Rose's server. Which is to say, present me will, but the one in black, the one in the black suit.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
He can keep managing her for a while, till she sort of checks out soon and becomes totally useless. Then he can start hopping around time like I did, make a ton of money and stuff, eventually become me, and become your server player.
Okay, I think I understand that.
Yeah, see, it's not hard to get the hang of. In the meantime, I'll kind of loiter around this time frame to help you out for a while.
Yes, thanks, Dave. What do you mean Rose will check out?
Don't worry about it, just more future stuff. Now I need you to go downstairs.
Okay.
Jade, go downstairs.
I'm just gonna cut right to the chase and upgrade your alchemitor so you can avoid a lot of bullshit. I gave you some codes, you could punch cards and slip in jumper blocks, which are really the exact same codes you first gave me when we upgraded the alchemitor. Seems like a hella long time ago.
It does, doesn't it?
But it literally kind of is for me.
How long?
Few days, I guess.
Okay, that's not that long.
Whatever.
Dave, deploy and upgrade.
No.
Is this the one with the? Oh no, that's later. That's soon.
Yay!
A little claps.
Jade. Oh god, hurry up and alchemize stuff! Go, go, go!
Okay, okay.
Hey, calm down. Just because it's snowing outside doesn't mean it's Christmas just yet. There are still plenty of things to do before we bother with that sort of nonsense. Take a deep breath, put the cards down, and relax.
Oh, hey, it's the picture of the guy that made the quote. That's really fucking far in advance foreshadowing. That was Act
Oh my
3.
I think Hussey's just obsessed with Charles Dutton.
Yeah,
I think
but he
he was
put
in
Charles.
he was in
put
fucking
Charles Dutton.
Wizardology. Y'all read Wizardology? Don't.
No.
It's
But
it's really bad.
I remember him that accidentally coming up when she was just kind of drawing and she fucked something up, and it was Charles Dutton, and then we get a quote from Charles Dutton that is the foreshadowing to Land of Frost and Frogs, like right before it happens. That's wild.
Yeah,
Dave,
because
wake up.
I'll save the lore dump for later.
You can continue. I just wanted to switch to the next page.
Oh, basically, Hussey had this this gimmick where basically she and friends on their little edgy 2007 whatever forums would send books to each other and then deface them, just like Detective Pony
A la
in like
Dirk
Act
Strider?
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew did this in real life. One of them is Wizardology, and it's like a real book that you can buy that Andrew sent back and wrote like slurs all over and like did stupid drawings of penises. But importantly, unfortunately, there are some running gags in that book which started there and then became important in Homestuck. Like the "You're welcome" image is from that. The
Oh,
Dutton stuff is from that. The Olive Garden stuff is in that. There's all sorts of stupid references that date back to this really, really horrific, stupid bullshit prank.
oh
It's
god.
worth maybe glancing at with eye bleach nearby. Is my take. It's not. It's one of the most dated pieces of Homestuck related content. It's not good. Like, don't. You know what? Actually, I take back the recommendation. Don't. Just don't.
Well, at least we know. I mean, see, this is why I like having you on the show, if we can call this the show. This is the show now. Because you always have really fun pieces of information to share, and I like that very much.
Yeah. Oh, here's another one. This specific panel has this unique technique that Hussey does a couple of times, if you scroll up, where basically he took the pixel art version of the room and like skewed the textures and then replaced them with like more high quality ones. So like some of the ones in the Meteor during like Murder Stuck are based on like the pixel art from Alternia Bound, but he literally just like Minecraft projection mapped it down so that it looked like a real room. It's honestly one of the coolest techniques that I've seen, and I learned about this from Boogs and Stuff, who makes a cool comic, or made a cool comic on MSPFA called Spurptas, which I still have yet to read because I'm a bad friend. But yeah, there's so much cool shit in
That is
Homestuck.
still really cool.
Is that a foreshadowing of one of the felt in that guy's hand?
Yeah,
It absolutely is.
Oh my
it's
god.
it's one of the things that Dave made with alchemy that did foreshadow the felt. Yes. You already woke up when Jade fired a rifle a foot and a half from your eardrum and then disappeared. This idiot here is knacking it up with your eye shades. Someone is pestering you directly into his brainless reptilian face.
There
Dave,
was not, in fact, a silencer on the gun.
retrieve shades. Step off. You decide he can keep the sword, though. Dave, answer Rose. Holy fuck.
Who's rosing?
I assumed it was
I-
going to be me, but it's up to you.
Bug, do it. I like your rose a lot. Sorry.
Yeah, I've done a lot of rolls tonight, so I'm okay with not rosing.
Hi there.
Knock, knock, knock.
Don't mind me. I'm just waiting for the guy in the pile of sharp objects to wake up.
The glasses are talking again.
If you don't stop napping, I will turn you into a thorn bush.
Hey, what just happened?
The fucking switch up.
You fell asleep. Orange Bird Dave killed some monsters and flew away. Jade fired a bullet at an imp and vanished, and you woke up.
Oh yeah, so she's here then.
Yes.
Is she okay? What was going on there?
Yes, she's fine.
I guess I should catch up with her.
You already are.
I am?
Future you is.
Oh, okay, time travel's involved. That's all you need to say. Everything's cool under control then.
How was the nap?
Weird. Kind of boring. I was in your dream room for a while spying on you, being all creepy and dream duplicitous.
Duplicitous.
And dream duplicitous and shit.
It's okay. I was being similarly wake duplicitous.
What's with your book collection? Or dream book collection? All your books are bizarre and terrible.
No, my books are great. I can recommend some good titles for the next time you're asleep.
Nah. But yeah, I understand defending your collection if you were in my dream room, talking shit about my awesome dream portraits of Dream Stiller and Dream Snoop or whatever. We'd have to We'd have to fucking have a fucking talk.
Did you do anything on the moon besides rifle through my belongings? Such as remove your shades and turn your gaze ringward, by any chance?
Oh, yeah, I did.
What did you see?
Horrible things.
Horrible, terrible?
Yeah, it was like peering through the dark portal of an ultra-red lobster, scooping out its all-you-can-eat seafood buffet, and when I saw them, their voices became clearer.
What were they saying?
We couldn't really focus on anything specific, but in totality, I'm pretty sure it was like a plea for help.
That's good.
No, it was disturbing. I slapped my shades back on and went up in Perf's and sleeping girl's room, take my mind off it.
It means they're reaching out to you.
Oh god, why would I want that? I'm not about to get molested by calamari with fucking teeth. Use your powers and like stroke a mummy's paw or some horse shit and make a and open a dark channel. Tell them to keep their litters flagella to themselves.
You're going to have to help them, even if you don't like them. They're being massacred. Presently, already, and still to come.
What's that mean?
It means time doesn't work rationally out there, nor does space, but that doesn't change the reality of the threat.
Who cares if they're getting killed? They're hideous and obnoxious.
You're underestimating the nature of the threat. At this point, the threat isn't to our session or any given universe. It's to the perpetuation of reality itself. You wouldn't be saving them, per se. You'd be saving everything.
Oh, okay, cool.
God, I love these panels. They're so gorgeous.
They really are.
Wow.
I had very little respect for my land in my time, but from this perspective, it is almost pretty. They've revealed some of their secrets to me already, and given me a few errands to run. This is why you might have observed some unusual behavior from me.
Oh shit, you're kidding. No, really, are you being serious? I didn't even notice. Fuck, mind equals blown.
Once these convulsions of explosive laughter subside and finish rocking my very foundation, I might point out that you haven't really been as astute as you're implying. You've deliberately fogged your vision your entire life with ironic eyewear while awake, and while asleep, though perfectly alert, you've chosen to ignore your surroundings. But now that you've seen them, you have a choice to make.
Okay.
They will only tell me so much. They would like an audience with the Prince of the Moon as well. We are like the emissaries to what lies beyond this small bubble and their unfathomable dark foam. Durst skirts its edge, and during the lunar eclipse we graze it, and that's when their intent for us becomes clear. I'm doing my part, but they have a mission for
I'm
you as
doing
well.
my part.
I'm doing my part, but they have a mission for you as well.
What am I supposed to do?
Listen to them. My understanding is they will teach you how to navigate the unnavigable. The result should be a map.
Like a treasure map.
No, something a little more astronomical, like a star chart with no stars. Hence the challenge.
Why?
To plot a course through the furthest ring.
Plot a course to what?
The power source of the first Guardians.
Oh, right, the green sun. Okay. Wait, sorry. I mean the green sun. My bad.
Yes, that's much better.
What's the deal with this thing? I mean, aside from giving Kate's dog his devil powers, and by extension, I guess, Jack?
What's the deal with it?
Yeah.
I don't know that there's a deal with it, beyond the deal you just described. It is what it sounds like. A huge sun out in the literal middle of nowhere, and it is bright green. It is simply the green sun.
How big? I need a sense of scale here. Is it the size of our sun or bigger? Or is it only as big as, like, planet fucking Jupiter?
It is nearly twice the mass of our universe.
Okay, that's pretty fucking big. See,
No shit.
see how important that contextualization was? Now I know how fucking impressed I should be. I mean, holy shit, that's huge.
Happy I could help.
So, okay, I make a map to this thing with the help of, like, a million rambunctious gross tentacle mutants. Then I guess we go there for some reason?
Yes.
Why do we need a map? Can't they just, like, tell us what direction it's in? Point a spaceship that way, blast off to adventure.
No. The geometry of the furthest ring is too complex. Remember, its space-time is labyrinthine. In fact, it's not really accurate to call it space-time at all, since it is outside the domain of any created universe, where those properties have become instantiated and stabilized.
I can kind of get that time is messed up there with, like, loops of causality paradoxes and shit like that. Being the night of time here. Not really sure why navigating the space would be a problem, though. Space isn't my thing, remember? What's it, like, full of wormholes or something?
It depends. The greater the distance you travel through it, the less reliably time flows. And the more time you spend in it, the less reliably space behaves. Time and space aren't as different as you might think.
I thought you weren't supposed to know shit about either, seeing as you're the seer or whatever that means.
I think it means I'm supposed to know shit about the big picture, which includes tidbits like that. The insides of my shoes stay free from the grit of the minutia.
Fair enough. So I take my map and fly to this thing.
No, I do.
Okay, you fly to it, then what?
That depends on if John is successful.
You mean with the quest you're sending him on?
Yes,
Is there anything you do that's not sending dudes on quest?
nothing whatsoever.
So he's got to get the cancer out of cancer. So he's got to get the cancer out of Skya, right?
Yes, the tumor.
Yeah, so what's the tumor do? I mean, the tumor. Jesus, can we stop with all the fancy colored text bullshit?
I guess so. I thought it was more fun that way.
Oh, okay, you can keep doing it then.
Thanks. Less than black greater than the tumor less than / black greater than is quite a large growth at the center of the battlefield. He won't be able to remove it without fully realizing his abilities.
Okay, cool. What is it?
Can you promise you won't tell him? It would probably make
Okay.
him more nervous than he needs to be if he knew.
Okay, I won't say anything. Just tell me.
It's a bomb. It is set to detonate precisely when the reckoning ends. This is how long we have to put this plan into motion.
What the hell is a bomb doing in here?
It could be a feature of any session not meant to bear fruit. It means to wipe out a null session rather than leaving it lingering in paradox space for eternity. Or it could be a mutation specific to our session. I really don't know.
First time for everything, I guess. Seriously, where'd you get all this info? You get it from all the gods, or are these just a bunch of orders you're following?
Not exactly. They've urged me in certain directions and guided my exploration. I've obtained some answers from them, but ultimately this idea is mine. Plus, I have other sources. One in particular has been quite illuminating.
What?
I've been referring to him as an informant when people ask, which isn't often.
What, you mean a troll?
No. It is a man who exists in another universe. He wants to die.
Sounds like a really credible dude. Sign me up for trust in everything he says.
Only as credible as the omniscient tend to be.
Oh, so he knows everything.
Yeah, I think that's what omniscient means. But maybe I'll ask him about that since he's the omniscient one.
Even if he is omniscient, which he probably isn't, what if he's just lying?
He says he doesn't lie. For some reason, I believe him about that. He's a convincing fellow.
Why does he want to die?
He no longer has purpose, now that he's done everything required to summon his master. As a first guardian, he's completely indestructible. Well, almost completely.
Wait. What?
His power is derived from the same source as the Earth's guardian, and conveniently, that of our nemesis as well.
Okay, I get it now.
When John delivers the tumor, and I do mean the tumor, I and I alone will navigate to the furthest ring, and I will destroy the sun. By which I do mean the green motherfucking sun. And in case
Oh
it
my
wasn't
God.
clear, I won't be coming back.
Jesus
God.
Christ.
I was ready for it. I knew it was coming.
Listen. A girl has very many opportunities here. When she has a flair for
fuck.
the dramatic, okay? One does what one must.
That's very true.
God.
Whoa, fuck. A suicide mission? Are you serious? No bullshit, that's not happening. Hey, look, suddenly everything we just talked about was useless because it's time to make a plan that doesn't fucking suck.
Let's not be so dramatic. I was talking about my dream self. She's the one who won't be returning.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's fine, I guess. Those fuckers are all kinds of mad expendable. Way to leave me hanging there. Someone who's saying, let's cool it on the drama. The whole I won't be coming back thing is pretty theatrical bombshell for future reference.
That's true. Your outburst was pretty sweet, though.
Yeah, I know. So, when do I do my thing? Make this map, which I guess is just like a solid black piece of paper. This is going to be fucking stupid, isn't it?
If there's one thing you have more than any of us, it's time. So, whenever you like. As long as, conventionally speaking, it's quite soon.
All right, so dog it as long as possible to travel back to about now and go to sleep.
Sure. And if you have trouble going to sleep, maybe you can ask your patron troll to trick the telepathic one into putting you to sleep again.
What?
Each of us seems to have a troll infatuated with helping us, haven't you noticed?
No.
What about the terminally misguided miscreant who's currently helping you?
Oh yeah, Terezi. Now she's cool.
Isn't that camaraderie blossoming into some sort of interspecies whatever?
It's blossoming into an interspecies partnership and incredibly shitty cartooning. What do you mean get her to trick someone into putting me asleep again? When did that happen?
Just now.
Who did that?
That would be John's patron troll.
God, fucking trolls. Too many of them. Who can even keep track of this shit? Which one's yours? The absurd juggalo one? That would be hilarious.
There's a juggalo one.
Yeah, see what I mean?
You said it with such concern.
She's contacting me now, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm suddenly not interested to go talk to your fairy god troll. I'll be over here paving the way for your elaborate dream suicide. And when I feel like getting around to what I mean.
Thanks.
Later.
Rose, answer fairy god troll. She.
She.
He.
Now, here's the real question. Who is being Kanaya?
I feel like I've taken a lot. I could do it, but that's up to you. No one else is volunteering. I'll take it.
Oh wait, shit, I can do it. I can do it.
Nah, you're
I
too late.
was
You're
hoping
too late
that
on
you
this.
would.
Oh, me?
Yes, my dear.
I would love to. Let me get her. Jesus Christ, you woke me up? Alright. Okay, hi. Sorry. We're reading. Since the gap between your present moment and the implementation of your mystifying self-destruction continues to narrow, this will be the last conversation in which I attempt to talk you out of it nicely.
I explained this.
I suppose my distress is actually appropriate here.
Yes. Seems that way. I explained this. The intent isn't true self-sacrifice.
First of all, you're underestimating the gravity of a dream death. It's a pretty serious thing, okay? And dream selves are important to a person in ways that aren't always obvious. I think you're being frivolous, but that's not really the sentiment reinforcing the exoskeleton of my argument. Soon, you will be blacked out of Trollian's viewport, and I have no explanation for this, and neither do you. So I'll just assume the worst, and you should too.
Are you sure it's not because I'm sleeping?
I've seen you sleep before. You are just asleep. On screen. Peaceful and harmless and posing no threat to anyone. Unless I guess you are up to mischief in your dreams, which I cannot rule out. Actually, that's probably what you do in your sleep. What was I thinking?
Shh.
What?
Blah, blah, blah.
Right. Sorry. I'm saying this is a special case. It is foreboding and disconcerting, and you are being reckless.
You're right. I can't explain why I go dark on your monitor, but I'm confident in my plan. I have it under control.
Your hubris is really astonishing. Easily twice the mass of a universe, I think. Tss. That it hasn't collapsed upon itself in a tiny lavender singularity is the most striking Marvel paradox space has coughed up yet.
Maybe it did. Maybe that's what went wrong. We figured it out.
No, please stop. Humor won't deflect my really big and important tirade, okay? You are investing too much confidence in evil gods who oppose Skaya and your true purpose, and I can't abide by that. And as difficult as it is for me to confess, I think your plan is very dangerous. And so are you.
Oh,
Yes. And I'm afraid I am going to have to devote all my efforts to stopping you.
I'm sorry to hear that, Kanaya. What did you have in mind for this new and exciting adversarial phase of our relationship?
I'm so glad you asked. You see, I have been training a very powerful wizard. I'm steepling my hands in the anime
Huh?
pose right now. Yes. Your shout pole is like a tower broadcasting your fear across the ring, and you are right to be afraid. I have commissioned him none other than I have conditioned none other than the legendary Prince of Hope, and I am teaching him the ways of white sorcery. I've observed your methods, and you will come to the most unwelcome realization that all of your guile and cunning has finally backfired. This noble magician of pure light will serve as the counterpoint to your arcane debauchery. He will hunt you down, and goodness and hope will prevail.
Is it too late to throw myself at your mercy?
Yes, it's much too late for that.
I see. Then clearly I will have to prepare for this soul-thundering duel, whilst making my own funeral arrangements.
Oh, yes, I do believe securing a corpse box would be prudent. Fitted to dimensions suited to your myriad of unassembled leaky body parts in aggregate. Dark, Kanaya?
What will herald the arrival of this swift and righteous thaumaturge? Will I be blinded by the fearsome lash of light, ribboning from the incandescent coastline of his beauteous aura? Should I borrow my friend's sunglasses?
Yes, definitely. Definitely do that. Wait, I hope that wasn't too emphatic. Maybe at this point I should clarify that this is all a big joke.
Yeah, I was getting that. You don't always have to tip your hand, Kanaya. You were doing well.
I was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. I think what I find most challenging about human insincerity-based humor is the degree of commitment to the fantasy which is apparently requisite.
We take it very seriously.
I mean to say, the gesture of hostility in this case was the joke. I did in fact train this character. I made him a wand to shut him up.
Wait. You did? Really?
He wouldn't stop harassing me for your quote-unquote secrets.
That's incredible. Well done.
He's the one with the royalty complex and speaks all the extra V's and W's.
Oh, I knew exactly who you were talking about from the start.
Okay.
I must say, this little project pleases me. Do keep me apprised of all future developments.
Okay, I will.
At least until my looming grimdark death seals me away.
Uh, uh, yeah, that is still something I don't really want to joke about. I hope that came across as a sincere statement. Oh, wow.
Huh.
Oh boy.
Jade, answer Fairy God Troll. And who will be having Tavros in that case?
I'd volunteer, but I've just been a wonderful, very fun Kanaya. So if someone else wants to do it, they can.
Does Lena
But
want to do it? Hello?
They seem to be mute.
Oh, I can do a Tavros if needs be, but I don't know what's happening with the mutes.
Oh, they said in voice chat they'll BRB.
Ah, I see. Perhaps
I can
we'll-
temporarily do a Tavros.
Unless we want to wait a moment. I know that this is going to be one of the more interesting, longer conversations.
Yes.
It's entirely up to you.
I just don't want to be rude to Cockle Sprite.
All right.
I can do it if needs be. I'm not opposed to doing a Tavros. We could also just take a break for a second, and chat up. Hey, how's everyone doing?
How is everyone doing? How are you, chat? Oh goodness, I just realized that Melanie said in the chat a while ago that she was starting the drive. And
Oh my goodness.
and that she wishes everyone a happy 413.
Oop.
Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back. Do you want to be Tavros?
Sure.
Have fun with Tavros.
Hey, Jade.
Oh, hi! I remember you. You talked to me a lot in my dreams.
Yeah, but now I'm talking to you being awake because your robot can't type because it had an explosion.
Yep, that's because my dream self died. Pretty catastrophically.
No. I'm definitely pretty sorry to hear that.
Thanks, but I think I'm okay. I felt pretty shaken up at first, though.
Yeah, I did too. I spent so long sleeping and dreaming and playing on CrossFit that being awake was made to feel weird, and I didn't like it for a while.
Yeah, I've done a lot of sleeping myself.
Oh, yeah, I know, but I saw you. You were awake a lot too. After a certain moment, I spent just about every waking hour being asleep.
Wow, why did you sleep so much?
I guess it was just a better way to be. More peaceful and fun, and I guess there was something that happened that was incredibly terrible and sad and made me feel terrible and sad and sleepy. So I slept a lot.
Oh no, what happened that was so terrible?
I'd prefer that the thing that I want to talk to you about is not about to turn into that topic.
Okay, sorry for prying. What did you want to talk about?
I wanted to ask you permission, but I would have asked permission the first time, but at the time you were not able to give it, or talk, or anything,
Permission for what?
to commune with your Lucis.
With Beck? What do you mean by commune? And what do you mean the first time? You did it before?
Yeah, it means to talk to him and suggest he do something which is good for him, and also for people he likes.
Oh, like a psychic power?
Yes!
Pretty sweet. Sorry. Pretty sweet. When did you do it before?
Oh, very recently, personally speaking.
Oh my goodness, I need to take a drink. Fuck.
Skynet shirt. But for you, it was a very long ago.
Average American child.
And it was a really good example, I think, of exactly why Wigglers should not be allowed to dual-wield flintlock pistols.
What?
Just the genuine concern. No, I want to know how that went off. So I did the liberty of communing with your Lucis, which I hope wasn't out of line, but like I said, you were unavailable. By which I mean unavailably small. So then I commune with him to use his amazing powers to intervene and reroute the projectile away from the path that would have harmed you. And also, as a wonderful bonus and coincidence, it happened there was a felon on your property.
Oh no.
No. And it was, I think, surely an aging rogue who was very much keen on intruding between your really nice looking family. And as fortune would have it, the small missile was redirected into the senior interloper's chest. And he died.
Oh, buddy.
Oh. Oh my god. That wasn't a senior interloper. I'm pretty sure you're talking about my grandpa.
Oh,
And if I'm interpreting correctly, you're saying you used Beck to make me shoot him? That's so awful!
what's the grandpa?
Oh boy, okay, it's basically an old man who serves the same role as I guess Elusis does on your planet. He was like my dad. He took care of me.
Whoa, that is a really weird cultural thing, I guess. Sorry then about my cultural ignorance.
Well, I'm not blaming you or anything. It sounds like you were just trying to help, and you did save my life. But, I mean, jeez. Talk about a misunderstanding.
Well, now I feel really stupid, but I don't think I will give it to bad self-esteem this time about this. It's important to stay confident about stuff, don't you agree?
Sure?
And I think this is a good opportunity for us to bond and become closer in an emotional way. Probably.
It is?
Oh, yes. See, the funny thing is, I also killed Milusis by accident. And I mean, Milusis was that little fairy bull, not an old man with a huge gun.
Oh no! How did that happen?
I murdered him inappropriately with a four-wheel device.
What kind of device?
Like, the kind basically to sit in and roll around.
Oh, you mean a wheelchair.
I guess that's a way to call it.
How did that happen?
Well, I was sitting in it, being useless like usual, and he got under the wheel in his nap.
I'm so sorry. Also, I didn't realize you were paralyzed. Not that I'm saying sorry for that. That would be rude, I think. I'm just saying sorry for your loss.
Oh, it's okay. On both things. He came back to life for a little while and could talk. That was fun. And also, I'm not paralyzed anymore.
Oh?
No, I have robot legs, and I feel great, and I can walk.
Wow, nice!
Oh, yes, it truly is nice. I am a new and different guy, mostly. Being not physically handicapped is most certainly the key to having high self-esteem.
That. I don't know if I agree with that.
Oh, absolutely. Take it from me is what fact is true. And now I feel emboldened to do bold things that heroes should do, like save the life of a pretty girl and kill the fiendish old man who, oh, whoops, wasn't fiendish and you left him. Sorry.
Well, that's good, I guess. I just wish maybe you told me about what happened when I was younger. I spent years wondering about it. When I was really young, I was sure the doll sitting across from him did it. And for a long time, I was terrified of the evil blue girl. She sort of haunted my childhood, and I had trouble sleeping for a long time. But of course, I got older and realized that was silly, but then I just speculated that maybe it was suicide, which was just a really sad thing to think about.
Wow. Yeah, I totally blew that then. I guess I could still tell you about it in your past.
But even if you do, I don't remember you doing so.
Oh, then I guess I won't. But yeah, irregardless. Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, irregardless. This is likely to be exactly the kind of thing not to stand in the way of good feelings about myself. I mean, I saw that your Lucis saved you anyway in advance, and I just wanted to make it possible so that I was the one involved with being the hero there to save you, like, put myself in your story in a brief capacity because That's what was feeling good. That's what feeling good and positive is about. It's all about.
Oh, Tavros.
Tavros.
Hmm.
Wow. You sound really confused to me.
Absolutely. I'm confused like a fox, the kind that has high self-esteem.
You're incredibly silly. I can't really tell to what extent you're joking around here.
I understand that, and jokes happen, yes, but feeling great about yourself is not a joking issue. It's a heavy-duty business. It needs to be given all seriousness that sad things get. I've learned that from my friends, and also from Rufio.
Rufio?
Yes, he's a fake.
What do you mean, fake?
A fake guy made up imaginarily. He never stops being a thing that's not real.
Oh, like an imaginary friend. Okay.
I'm pretending that being fully honest about Rufio's fakeness and being upfront about his general fraudulence that it will only give me extra confidence. I'm pretending that as hard as I can in the most confident way, which makes it partially more true.
That sure is a philosophy you have there.
Yes, being confident is always about saying and doing the things you feel. Even if the afraid part of you says no, please don't do that. Like, here's the thing that I'm afraid to say to you, Jake, but I'm too confident now to let my afraidness make me feel terrible.
Oh? Well, what is it?
Remember I talked to you a lot? You were sleeping?
Yes.
And we talked about lots of nice things, and we had some things in common, and it was nice.
Sure.
And I think, consequently, the emotional result is probably that maybe I have some possible red feelings for you.
Red feelings? You mean... Whoa, wait. Really?
Wow, that sure was a hard thing to say and made me incredibly nervous. But I said it because of my remarkable, powered self-confidence. And now that I think about it, no, I think all that's left is definitely your reciprocation about that, probably.
Well, I don't think I can reciprocate.
Uh-oh.
I mean... Scroll, please. I mean, you're nice, but I don't really know you. I don't even know your name.
Oh gosh, how stupid can I be? I forgot to say, I'm Tavros.
Okay, Tavros. I don't know if you've fully thought about this. You don't actually know me very well either.
Oh, yes, I surely do, because we had a number of spirited conversation wherein you were very nice and pleased to speak with me. Did did I misinterpret that? Was it not actually niceness? Tavros, buddy.
Well, no, I was being nice. Because I like to be nice to people when I can and when they're nice to me. But things are a little more complicated than that. You can't just know someone just by a few conversations. I mean, I only talked to you when I was asleep. I'm kind of different when I'm dreaming. I forget things, and at times I'm not totally sure what's real. Don't you remember that's. Don't you mean. Don't you remember that's what it's like to dream on Prospect?
Kind of.
Sorry, I feel bad about having to disappoint you, but I don't know what else to say.
But what about my attractive bravado and ignoring my instinctual cowardice hard enough to say that I like you? Isn't that supposed to be very attractive and encourage the nature having of flesh feelings in others? I guess what I mean is, what about all my confidence? What do you think about that?
Jeez, Tavros, I am really flattered that you like me and all, and that sure is confident of you to say so, and that's great. But I guess confidence is one thing, but there is such a thing as being too forward, I guess?
Well, Okay.
I also think, and really this is just polite, friendly advice, that if you're really confident, you don't always have to say it all the time. Oh man, I'm sorry to say, it just kind of comes off as a little insecure and off putting and kind of defeats the purpose. And all things considered, I think we should just stay friends. Or really continue building a friendship in the first place, since, like I said, we don't actually know each other that well.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no. If I'm being realistic, I think that's what's reasonable to say to me. And I'll work on toning down my self-respect a little.
No. You should have self-respect. Just... Oh boy, this is frustrating. Can we talk about this later? I have some things to do. Why don't we get back to the original point? Why did you want to commune with Beck again? Oh shit, my controller! No! Okay, it's all good.
Yes, of course. I wanted to get approval from you to commune with him again now that he's a sprite to perpetrate one of my heroic ideas again.
Uh-oh. What is your idea this time?
I will suggest to him that he attack your adversary, as well as ours, and maybe beat him to solve everyone's problems.
Wow, I don't know about that.
But I have great skill in commanding beasts to glory in battle, and yours is surely the strongest beast I've seen.
But he's my best friend, and you've already managed to get one of my family members killed.
But according to my self-confidence, I think I'm pretty sure I can use this power to be successful. Whoops, pretend I didn't mention my self-confidence or say anything off-putting.
But all of our adversaries have inherited his powers. I would imagine the strongest guy would have all of his powers and then some. I'm really not comfortable with this.
Oh.
You said you're asking me permission first, and I appreciate that. But if you're asking, I'm afraid my answer is no.
Okay, I respect that. But I wonder
What?
if a truly self-confident guy with the best self-esteem there is would even need to ask. Please scroll. Maybe the best guy would just know you would be successful and would do it anyways because it's for your own good and everyone else's.
No way! That would just be smug and arrogant and would make you a bully. Later, if my friends and I want to ask Beck for help and decide that's our best hope, then that's our business. Until then, just please stop meddling.
Wow. Oh, okay. You're right about all that. I'll respect your wishes. Or will I?
No, don't. I'm serious. I think my headache is coming back.
I was just making a joke. Sorry. I guess us becoming a friendship doesn't have to happen now.
No, it's fine. I just really don't want you to do that, okay?
Yeah.
I have to go now. Bye, Tavros.
Oh my god, I cannot believe how hilariously pathetic that whole exchange was. Even by your wretched standards, Toria Dork. I can't breathe. Absolutely priceless.
Hey, Vriska. That was supposed to be a private correspondence of a personal nature. How could you even be reading that?
Tavros, sometimes your stupidity surprises even me. Next time you decide to open your heart to an alien girl. Make sure her chat client isn't being holographically projected for all to see, okay?
Thief. Tear into page.
Whoops.
It was so embarrassing just reading that, Tavros. I'm embarrassed. I'm actually feeling genuine embarrassment. Your obscene incompetence is actually polluting my otherwise pristine composure. Nice going.
So, I don't care.
Jade let you down too easy. She's too nice. Someone's got to tear into you for that appalling display. And once again, guess whose shoulders that falls on? That's right, Vriska's, as usual. Ugh.
I think she has the right amount of niceness, personally. An amount that is some instead of none.
Hey, I'm nice when it matters, and where it
Bullshit.
doesn't strangulate the critical development of people I give a shit about, okay? Really, I don't know what you see in her. She's completely useless, like you. Wait, of course! It makes perfect sense. You and she represent the ideal matespritship. How could I have been so blind? Two perfectly pointless grubs in a bucket.
No, I have too much self-confidence now to be upset by your scandalous imagery. I don't think she's useless, and I don't think I am either, because my new self-esteem's obtained, remember?
Oh, will you please stop going on about your fucking self-esteem? I'll say this much about her. She was right about that. How insufferable can you get prattling on and on about how confident you are? Tavros, you give confidence a bad name. I gave you all the chances in the world to earn it, to earn real confidence, and you failed. You couldn't even do the one little thing I asked you to do. The one thing that would have made you man up once and for all. So instead, you flew away and cried and decided to sleep away your sorrow for the rest of the adventure. Do you have any idea how sick that makes me? Everything about you makes me sick. When you talk about your self-confidence, I throw up a little. You don't know what confidence is. Robo-legs don't give you confidence. That ain't no more true than saying my robo-arm gave me mine. See what I mean? Your confidence is faker than even the great Rufio himself, Lord of the Unreal. It's pure fiction. A false, fakey, fraudy con job from a wimpy loser charlatan bullshit artist. It's shallow and nauseating, just like you. Do us all a favor and shut up about it.
Okay, I think this is actually making me pretty mad.
Yeah, right. I'll believe that when I see it, chump.
I don't want you to mock me anymore. I don't know if my confidence is real or what, but I would like you to stop saying stuff like that to me. And to stop saying bad things about my friend Jade, too.
Jade is an idiot. A useless, boring nobody. What has she done for her party other than fuck up every step of the way? What does she ever do but take naps and get into trouble? She's awful, and you deserve each other. Oh, wait. Except she hates you. Even the boring, pointless girl hates you. Talk about a guy who can't get a break. Though I guess she's not completely useless.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, Tavros. I gave her credit for something, so I'll give you credit for something too. Your plan to control her Lucis really wasn't a bad idea. And using your ability to save her life, lol, was a pretty good way to test how effective your powers are across sessions. Pretty good way to practice, to know where you stand. Practicing your abilities is important, so when it comes down to using them for something that really matters, you know you're ready for prime time. I know this firsthand. I got lots and lots and lots of practice with your little guinea pig friend. So really, it turns out she wasn't so useless after all. Far from it.
Well, what are you saying you did to her?
Not really the point. The point I'm trying to pay you a compliment. And at this point, you are so sad and disgusting. You should treat anything nice anyone has to say about you like a chest full of shimmering boombox.
Okay, God, what?
Like I said, your plan was solid. Controlling the Guardian to go after Jack was a fine idea. Sure would stir some shit up. Better than being an insignificant stuttering piece of trash all the time, I say. And you were definitely onto something about doing it irregardless, lol, of her wishes. Because it's for her own good. That's what winners do. They do what's right for someone they care about, even if the other person does nothing but bitch and moan and act ungrateful about it. Better you learned it late than never. In fact, I would go as far as to say that Ooh. Let me take a drink real quick first. Sorry, a lot of talking.
One does what one must.
In fact, I would go as far as saying that if you went ahead with her plan against her wishes, it might just earn you a smidgen of respect from me. We'll see. There's really just one catch.
Oh, what's that?
God, girl.
Girl.
She's got problems.
Yes, she does
The
indeed.
catch is it's not going to work.
What isn't?
Are you even listening to me? Man, clear the Rufio wax out of your ears. You couldn't even sick the Guardian non-noir even if you were inclined. Not even if I were to make you inclined.
Why?
Because you're dealing with a pro here. I already thought of that. I thought of everything. The Guardian is not going to attack the agents who engineered him in the first place. Or who, I should say, were encouraged, lol, to engineer him.
Meow.
I was striking a mutually beneficial arrangement. This is often the most effective way to manipulate others. I just sort of gave them an idea, nudged them along in the direction of seizing more power, which they wanted to do anyway. Remember, I already have a lot of experience getting these simple-minded agents to march to my drumbeat. I was exiling them left and right in our session. I'm an expert at this by now.
Why would you do that?
Tavros, at this point it should be obvious. I am the unseen hand behind every major event in their session, and to some extent their whole lives. At least those events not happening by the volition of their own natural incompetence. Don't you think this is how it should be? Shouldn't the greatest player leave her fingerprints on every step of the rise to power of her ultimate nemesis?
Wow. No, that's... I don't even know how to say all the ways. I think that is crazy. Dave.
But you must agree, because you were copycatting my idea.
No, I wasn't.
You were brazenly inserting yourself into Jade's history. The self-insertion plan was my idea, and it's revolting and cowardly for you to do it.
That
for you to deny it.
That was for a good thing, though.
Sure, whatever you say. It's incredibly sad It's incredibly sad how outclassed you are. It's actually depressing that you thought you could even beat me at my own game. And then most sickeningly of all, you don't even own up to it. I have every angle covered already. The human session is all... Oh my god, what is with me today? Oh my
It
goodness
happens
gracious.
to the best of us.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Perhaps take a
One
drink
second.
and...
I think it's funny that Mel was thinking we were gonna make it to Cascade. We are 1,000 pages from Cascade.
There's no
What? We haven't even gotten to the fucking green yet.
Yeah, we
Green.
are.
I mean, I hope he gets a green.
The Cascade is
Green
4109.
We have about
We
20
are
minutes
30,
left.
40, 3064. We are still more than 1,000 pages away.
Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's take this from the top here.
You could get to Megalovania, though.
Oh my god, yes!
Wait, what?
Yes.
But
We could get to Megalovania
Megalovania.
soon.
oh shit!
It's incredibly sad how It's incredibly sad how outclassed you are. It's actually depressing that you thought you could beat me at my own game. And then most sickeningly of all, you don't even own up to it. I have every angle covered already. The human session is on full circuit lockdown. Any effort you make to disrupt my plans will be laughable, just like everything you have ever done in your life. The only thing left to do now is prepare to kill Jack myself and save everyone's ungrateful asses. It's a shame you're not strong enough to take him on with me. Too bad you spent so long sleeping instead of turbo leveling like me. We might have made a pretty awesome team. Oh well.
By the way, we won't make that here today. It's still 200 pages away.
Yeah, no, not a chance.
Yeah, we have 20 minutes left.
I had to look it up. We're not even gonna make anything.
Yeah.
Technically, considering the length of the stream is about
What?
2 hours
About
and
time.
15 minutes so far. We have closer to 45 minutes. But still.
You're muted, by the way, Bug. I don't know if you know.
I had no idea.
Uh-oh.
I have been
Oh no! For how long?
commenting this entire time.
Oh
I'm
no!
sorry.
Well, this. I think.
Why no one was able to hear me.
Yeah.
I think Stream
So
probably
Oh
could hear you.
no!
Stream
none
all
of
heard
us
you. We
could.
didn't.
Oh no!
Oh no. Stream probably thinks we're so
Sigh.
mean for not hearing you.
How long?
A while.
Uh-oh. Oh
Why?
no.
Oh no!
Probably the start of Jade, I'd assume.
Oh no.
Yes. But it's fine.
Oh
I'm
God!
so sorry.
It happens to the best
dude.
of us.
Let's go.
Page, retrieve arms.
Okay then. Of all your usual insulting things aside, my take on this is that you created our impossibly hard bad guy who wants to kill us, and by association, I guess that makes you the bad guy too, instead of a good guy who's just mean.
Nice deduction. Wrong. Excruciatingly linear and laced with the sort of absolute morons like to throw around. But nice.
And that being the case, even though I'm terrified of you, and not as strong, or real confident, only mostly fake confident,
Yes. Go on.
I think I am going to have to stop you.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Pretty weak slime threat there, but it's a start. Tell you what, if you can find me in this lab, you can have at me. I'll even give you a free shot. No funny business or anything.
Okay, then here I come.
I'll be waiting. Heart. Oh,
Happen.
it keeps happening.
I warned you about stairs, bro. Girl, you gotta get that together.
Oh God! This conversation. That's
I
coming
forget
up.
what this conversation. Oh no.
Oh, look, Tussie.
Oh, I meant the Jade Sprite stuff.
Oh, I have a character. I have a character I just made who has that exact headband. I didn't even realize it was a canonical headband. That's amazing.
Oh, dude.
Please. The cat.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He keeps coming up to the laptop and trying to climb on top of it.
Is that how you got muted?
I am certain that that must be the case, yes.
Because that was one of the last things I remembered you saying.
Then yes.
That's like oh my God, the hubris and irony. There's a cat on my laptop. Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Is then muted for over 20 minutes. Ah!
It
Woe,
figures.
Silence be upon ye.
It does in fact figure. AH. Ride.
This fucking guy.
Yes. Hell yes. What the fuck? Hell? Bullies.
Fucking.
Fucking yes.
Yes!
Dwarf.
And so came to an end the most heroic thing that ever happened in the history of metafiction. Let's move on.
What's wrong with him?
It's
A
hustle.
great many, many things. Air. Level up.
Man, Skylark.
The windy thing subsides, and clear skies prevail. You soar to the highest rung and rule over your echelon as the air transparent. Boon dollars fly. Air,
Maybe.
cloud up.
Hmm. I forgot how pretty the lightning bugs were. Or fireflies.
They're one and the same.
Yeah.
The clouds have returned. The fireflies are still trapped. The spell remains unbroken. There's commotion behind you. A nearby village, perhaps. John, enter village.
Oh shit.
Oh, this again. Fun.
Good lord. That is deafening.
Just get your eardrums blasted.
9,
I
4,
will
13,
not be
6,
able
12.
to hear any of you if I were to keep the...
If you click it once, it will be at lower volume, right?
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Slightly less deafening. Now,
Real.
the question is... The real situation is... I am not sure how long this one is, because it has been a very long time. And therefore, I don't know if we have enough time to finish it, or what that
Let
would look
me
like.
check the transcript.
That would be quite low.
It's kind of long, but it's not anywhere near fucking Alternia Bound.
I
Is
do
it-
remember playing through this.
I'd say it's like a third of an Alternia Bound or less, but there's a lot more walking around.
Yeah.
Is it 30 minutes or less, would you say?
30 minutes for sure.
I was about to say 30 minutes as well.
But it would be
But
probably the last
I
thing
have
we do.
zero concept of time, so. take
Oh,
it easy.
Let's Plays are 15 minutes long, apparently.
Got it.
Alright, let's speedrun this. Let's go.
Xerox.
How do you... Let's see what the controls are here.
Probably Z.
Spacebar to interact.
I've got the walkthrough up, so we can maximize our time.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Did you see it? It was there after the windy thing.
See what?
Oh gosh, I can't even think of the word. The big flat thing that's as wide as possible. End up. Ignore my dog. The dark-colored ceiling that clouds stay under.
You mean the sky?
Yes, it was so beautiful. I hope to witness its miracle again one day before the end of my sadly short amphibious lifespan. Oh my god. My dog.
Jade Core.
Back, please!
I am turning off the music, in fact.
Fair.
Okay.
Aw.
It is annoying me.
One
That's
sec.
fair.
First
Well, actually, I'm just
conversation.
gonna send it.
First
Here
the
we go.
dialogue.
Come
Gotta
on.
put on the bad bitch glasses.
Pick up serious business goggles. You re-equip serious business goggles. Would have sucked if you lost these. Answer Vriska.
John. Let me clear my throat out. Congratulations!
For what? You mean that witty thing? Did I actually do it somehow?
Well, yes, you did. And I suppose congratulations are in order for that, too. But mostly, I'm congratulating you for gaining all the levels!
Oh, right! I got to the top of my echelon somehow. I didn't really even think I had a top. Or that I would get there so fast. So I guess that's it then. Don't have to worry about leveling up anymore. That's pretty neat.
Don't be ridiculous, John. While you may have technically gained all the levels just now, you did not truly gain all of them just yet. In a way, this is really just the beginning.
It is?
Yes. Yes, you are now ready to begin your ascent through the god tiers. Nobody I know was able to progress this far anywhere near as fast as you, John. Not even me. I can't even tell you how proud I am.
Typo. Wow, really? Okay, what do I do?
The thing is, from this point on, you can't make any progress while you're awake, so you've got to get to sleep. But not just any old boring nap will do. You will need to go to sleep in a special bed. You must find your quest bed, John.
That sounds pretty cool. Where is it?
Not too far away. But rather than me telling you, why don't you talk to the locals and ask around? Or not locals, locals and ask around.
Go talk to the buildings.
Yeah.
You need to
I've
learn
helped
to
you
play
get
the
this
rain.
far. I've helped you get this far, but at some point you're gonna have to start taking the steps all by yourself. I think you're ready for that. If you make all the right decisions and play all your cards right, hell, you might even wind up at a higher tier than I did. I hope this turns out to be the case. I'm rooting for you all the way. Now get going and find that bed!
Okay, I will. Thanks a lot, Vriska. Oh, what's that? Or is it just a thing to interact with again? Probably.
Open Pixis. You got a mini tablet. It is lagging.
Oh no.
Maybe we should
I've been
put off
messing
the
around
rest
in
of
the
this.
settings to see if there's a way to lower the volume or whatever, but I don't know. Probably there's something you can do with like system settings to just lower the volume of the UHC specifically, but it's a lot of effort. Maybe not worth it.
I may
Issues,
have gotten
it's not running
stuck.
well.
What?
How did
What?
you manage to get stuck?
How did you do that?
It glitched.
Did
It
you-
lagged.
It
It lagged.
lagged.
When
Oh my
it
god,
lagged.
oh my, this is what happened in the Mario 64 Parallel Universes speedrun. You went into a place before the hit detection registered because you lagged too hard. You have to
Well,
re-lag it
know
to
you
get back
could
out.
break this.
I didn't either.
Control T maybe? Does that do anything?
Control T.
Yeah, Control T.
I think it
No.
only does something when you're in a battle, which happens at a later point.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
oh
just
no.
put off John Enter Village till next stream.
I think that's probably correct, especially because we're not even listening to
Considering-
the cool ass music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, to skip ahead, what happens is he walks around, talks to several salamanders, and then gets to the quest bed.
Right.
Man, that's crazy. I would have never.
We
I would've
all
never
are
guessed.
aware that
At
that
some
is what
point,
happens.
when you press
I don't
Control
know.
T,
This might be someone's first time going through Homestuck.
I am sorry to them.
That is
Wait
very
until next
true.
week, where you'll have a wonderful walkthrough by someone else. I don't
Yes.
know. There's a
Probably
Melanie in
interesting.
chat. Melanie in chat. Air transparent. June candy confirmed.
The interesting thing is that there's the Control T Easter egg for this one is that during the battle, you can turn into Dave, and that's cool because he looks like
That's
he's from Scott
amazing.
Pilgrim.
What?
How about you just go straight to that? How about you just skip all talking to everyone and just go
Yeah,
straight
that's
to that?
assuming that they could. That's assuming that they would be able to make it all the way through.
I am
because
not
this is definitely going to
able
happen
to
again.
do anything.
It would require
have
a reset. But yeah,
All of the
let's
buttons
just head.
would require a
done.
reset.
We're
And at
good.
this point, I think that for the full experience, it would be best to leave this for a stream hosted by someone whose computer
not on
is
this
not a
computer.
brick. Yes. So, well, thank you all very much for joining us on this 413's Eve. The eve of our most holy Homestuck day. It's been fun,
Oh goodness.
as always. I bid you all a good night.
Bye.
Thank you all for
Have a good-
coming.
Have a good
Have a-
413, guys.
Have an amazing
and,
Happy
413.
413.
Make
let's hope
sure
that,
to eat a lot of cake.
Let's hope that 15 isn't just like 10, where we get the epilogues again. Because this is the 15th anniversary.
Yes.
Also,
We're getting
maybe fuck around, commit a
they're just
crime,
dropping epilogues 2.
Epilogues
squeakquel.
2.
The
It's just,
squeakquel?
it's a very detailed. Never mind. Any joke I make here is gonna be worse.
It's gonna be Homestuck. It's gonna be Homestuck 3. We're getting Homestuck 3.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
I think
It's gonna
that
be
that
all
will
new
do it for
canon.
today. Happy 413. Eat some cake in the name of your Lord and Savior, John Egbert. And have a great rest of your night. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good night.